Raise your hand if you've ever promised yourself you'd wake up at 5 a.m., eat healthy, or finally go to the gym, only to completely fail by Wednesday. Yeah, me too. The reason most habits die isn't because you lack willpower. It's because your brain is biologically wired to conserve energy and chase immediate dopamine, especially on your worst days. Today we're going to rewire that. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why your habits keep collapsing, and you'll have a practical system that works even when motivation is completely gone. Let's dive in. Here's the uncomfortable truth most habit advice misses. Your brain didn't evolve for modern life. It evolved for scarcity and danger. When you're tired or stressed, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for willpower, literally runs low on fuel. Blood flow and glucose drop. Meanwhile, the older parts of your brain are screaming for quick dopamine from scrolling, snacks, or hitting snooze. This isn't a character flaw. It's basic neuroscience. Every habit you have follows the exact same four-step neurological loop that has been hardwired into humans for millions of years. Cue to craving, to response to reward. The cue is the trigger. The craving is your brain anticipating the dopamine hit. The response is the behavior. The reward is the actual dopamine surge. Most people only try to change the response. Just force yourself to do it. That almost never works long term because you're fighting the craving instead of redesigning it. The real leverage is changing what your brain craves and how it gets rewarded. This is exactly why we created the Worst Day Protocol at HumanHabitsHQ. It's a system built specifically for the days when you have zero motivation, the days that usually destroy every other plan. Here are the 3 evidence-based rules that make habits nearly unbreakable. Rule 1. Shrink it to the 2-minute version. Instead of exercise for 45 minutes, your worst day rule becomes put on workout shoes and stand in the room. This drops the activation energy so low that your brain stops resisting. Once you start, momentum often carries you further. But even if it doesn't, the habit still counts. Consistency beats intensity every time. Rule 2. Engineer an immediate dopamine reward. Right after the tiny action, give your brain something it actually likes. Listen to one favorite song, drink something cold and refreshing, or take 30 seconds to celebrate with a small victory gesture. This starts rewiring the neurological loop. The new behavior gets paired with real pleasure instead of friction. Over time, your brain begins to crave the habit itself. Rule 3. Tie it to a new identity. The most powerful long-term change doesn't come from goals. It comes from identity. Instead of saying, "I want to exercise more," start saying, "I'm the kind of person who moves my body every day, even if it's just a little." This subtle shift moves the habit from something you're trying to do into something that protects who you are. On your worst day, protecting your identity becomes more motivating than any external goal. Let's make this concrete right now. Pick one habit you've been struggling with. Reduce it to its 2-minute version. Decide on one small reward you'll give yourself immediately after. Craft your new identity statement and say it out loud. These 3 steps take less than a minute, but completely change how your brain approaches that habit going forward. If this framework already feels more practical and grounded than anything you've tried before, you're exactly where you need to be. Every week at HumanHabitsHQ, we go deep into the science of human behavior and deliver clear, actionable systems that actually create lasting change, even when life gets hard. Hit subscribe if you want more of these frameworks delivered every week. And if you'd like the free Worst Day Protocol cheat sheet with templates and examples, just comment HQ below, and I'll send it over. Thanks for watching.